Just wanted to use my Karcher K5 and noticed I've got a leak coming out from inside. Not the hose, but something inside. It's definitely coming out. Now with these, the only way of finding out is to get the thing stripped down, and I'll have to do that in the workshop. See what parts I need and get them replaced. Let's go get that done.
Okay, so first thing we've got to do is get inside there and get the whole thing, what is the jet wash, out without all this packaging around it. Now Karcher's have got a similar sort of principle how they pass them together regardless of what model it is, so they will be pretty close to what your model is, to how it passes together. Just get rid of everything that's ancillary first, get it all out of the way. The cable stays with the motor, you need that. So everything else, if you know how they work, comes off like that. That literally just pulls off, as you saw, and that unplugs. This is just the detergent on this particular model. You might not have that on yours. Who knows? You'll know. Okay, next, get rid of the handle. In this case, just a screwdriver, with 2 screws. Just undoing them 2 screws in there. Good, okay. Now this has got a hose, separate. Yours might be different. If it has, you need to disconnect that. We want this whole thing away. The easiest way to do that is undo these 2. Take off that cover and take out that clip. That's all. That then is separated. Now that stays on the motor, this doesn't. Right, now on the bottom you've got 2 wheels. These wheels you can't get to the screws with on there. Now hopefully they should just off. Sometimes they don't. I'm lucky. Okay, today. So undo them, take them all out. Now if in doubt when you're taking things apart like this, about will you remember how to put it back together again, easiest way of doing it is video yourself doing it. And then if you get stuck, play the video back, shows you how to do it. Okay, hold that side, so hold what to do, and then I'm free. Always the problem with these when they leak, there's so many places they can be leaking from inside, you can't find out until you've stripped it down. So the only way you can do all this off is to strip it down, take it back, plug it back into the water again. Okay, now they're done, lift this off. I know what it is. Lift off the back carefully, pull out the pipes. You've got this pipe here that plugs in opposite to what that one is. Leave that one there. Get rid of that. This one, unplug. Don't unplug that one and you'll know which way round they are. So, now you know which way it goes back to connect back together again. All you should be doing now, if you look at that as it sits, is take off that piece of polystyrene. And then leave everything as it is. Just lift it out. Lift it out like that. Take out the wiring. There. And that is your motor. That's all. Now leave everything as it is. When you've tested, you can fix it and put it back in and do the reverse to connect it back together again. Very, very simple, very straightforward process of stripping these down. If you stick to logic. Right, now we want that back outside. We ain't plugging it into the mains, we're just going to plug it into the water and find out what is wrong. Turn the water on, see what happens. Straight away it's wanting to come out of there. I've got a leak from there. seam, because he put this bell housing as well. Yeah. Yeah, so it's leaking out the top of this and leaking out of there. Okay, so first thing I want to do is remove this feed point. You've got 3 Allen keys here. Let's loosen them off and take this thing out. There we go. Done. But good habit. Tricky place to get because of that control. Okay, that's that off. Let me put that out of the way because that's dead. I don't want to keep it and I don't want to get it mixed up. This now, take them off. And this is all it is, just pry it off. Like so. We don't want that pry off, that's the motor. Right. You take it off, you've got 2 rubbers. You've got one in the top, one in the bottom. 2 different sizes. And the grease, you want out, that's what I put on, just to try it. Because usually, if grease will seal it, then it's the seal. And it did. So really the body might not be at fault, but I struggled to find them. I found some, but with no specification, so I wouldn't know if it would fit. The only way I could be sure was to get the whole thing together. And I figured, well, at the end of the day, there's a good chance that's going to be gone anyway, otherwise they wouldn't sell it as a pack. They would recommend you just replace the seals, like any other gasket company does. They won't be replacing as well. That's 1, and that's 2. They come in the kit as well. Could you go down that thing? There. Okay, so put aside the junk and let's get some new. Okay, here we are. No wording. Yes, yeah, ransomspares.co.uk. Total it's cost me with shipping 58 quid. Check out the price of one of these machines. 58 quid might sound a lot of money, but when you come to repair it yourself, all you're paying is the parts. You're not paying for labour. So, it can't be that expensive really. Right, you check the items against each other. Filter. Make sure everything is the same. Yeah, everything is the same. Good. Filter. Put filter in. There we go. Okay, well, that can go on afterwards. Now, this important bit. You might only need that. You might be lucky. I think that was the first bit to go. And if you do only need that, then, as I say, you're lucky. Just put that back on again. Seals are already in the top there. There's a seal around there. But I have to do this bit first. 4 seals. Now I'm a little disappointed because it looks like they're all the same size, and that's probably just stretched over time. And this is how you live and learn. Okay, so you're going to learn from me. They're the same size. The bigger one is stretched. I found them. So, I would recommend when you go to this place, Ransom's ran some spares, look for the rings. Right, first thing to do is the O-rings will go to there. I'm going to get the first O-ring, big one, and I picked up out there straight away, over this one and down to the bottom. And that one over there. Yes, easy. A little disappointed now, because I know I've paid more than I needed to. I could have done this cheaper. I could have done it for 25 quid, 30 quid, instead of nearly 60. But at the end of the day, you live and learn. Put that on, then you go into there, turn it over, put it over, and press it down. Okay, the screws will do it for me. Get the screws in. Okay, that's them tight. Let's just hope when I pressurise this up it doesn't give way to a leak somewhere else. Might look, couldn't it? Right, so that is the fix. That is it done. Now I just need to get it back out there, test it, and then we can reassemble it all again. Right. That's full, that's pressurised. Putting it back together, I'll do it on the bench this time, save me bending over. Get rid of this upsetting rubbish that I didn't need. Right, okay. Start off with, just get the motor. That through there, that through there. That up and under. To there. That's that one done. This one goes over the top, I believe. Does that one go wrong? Yeah, it goes over the top, yeah, because it goes through the body up here. And that has to connect in there. So that one goes there. Now this needs to go in there first. So you need to lift the body back up again and get that wedged in. In there like that. That's it. Perfect. That's in place. Okay, like I said, this piece of polystyrene sits the correct way around there, and that pipe will sit in there once we've got it fed through. The housing back, that's the bottom, that's the top, there is a hole. There's a hole for that pipe, through it. Now these two hoses you need to be ready for. This one needs connecting to this body. So turn it over and plug it back in to there. That's it, you can see it there. Right, that's it. Now these want to be positioned correctly into this body. First one goes into there, this one goes into there. It's these clips at the back here you'll be able to tell from. And goes in that one there like that. Let me see. Yeah, so just trying to be very tedious at the top there. It's just these two for the fluids, which you might be lucky and not have one. I've never used it. So I can't say I'm lucky because I've got it. Cause I'm not. Right, well that's close enough. The screws will pull it the rest of the way. Again, 8 screws, 4 down each side. Okay, now the top. Get the hose in the hole, sequence, push down, then we can connect. You can either screw it together first, then connect, or connect, and then screw it together. It's either way. That's me out, so find the screw. Okay, then the plate at the top there. Remember, clip that in, 2 screws on there. Right, a couple of screws. In there, you can't see this, but come on, it's 2 screws. You saw me take it off, you know we'd like to put it back on here. Save me having to lift the bloody thing up. Right, then, the back. Yeah, anyway, connect it first. And then, in at the back. That's it, in it goes, done. And wheels, and that should be the end of the 2 wheels. No, it's out one. Why they do that? Just to confuse you, 2 holes. Wheels can go in either one. But if you're in that one, it'll snap in shut and it won't bloody turn. That way it turns, okay. They just want to do these things to make life awkward for people. More confusing. Right. There we go, thanks to power. Right, well that was a total success. Easy fix, a little bit of money there out, but at least you didn't have to pay somebody to do it for you. So, there you go. If you got a leak, now you know how to fix it. Okay, once again, well thanks for watching. Don't forget, give us a like, you know, it helps the channel and all the help I can get, I certainly need. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do hit that bell as well so you'll know when my next video is coming out. Which I'm going to start pumping them out again now. Now that I've got the backload of work out of the way, I hope we can get back to normal. Alright, well yeah, see you again next time. Bye for now.